Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, for today's video, kind of similar to what I did in one of my previous ones, where I pitted Chuck Norris against Yuri Boyka, two career created fighters, or two fighters that I've done a career mode with. I wanted to see how Yuri would, fare against another really well-rounded guy. So, last time we did this, it was in middleweight, but this time we're going to go down to welterweight. And the fighters that I have in mind, let me see. Not him. There we go. Bryan Battle is another guy that was really well rounded, man. And he might actually be able to rival Yuri Boyka. I gotta wait for it to load. There we go. Now, don't ask me why Yuri's speed and footwork went down. I don't know why. But when we look at the stats, man, they like all of their stats, like at least offensive wise, they're all at least 80. And Bryan looks to be the much faster guy, much bigger footwork. Yuri is the stronger guy, but they both have really good cardio too. And even defensively, man, like there is not a weak area. Like you can't say any of these guys has a weak area. And where Chuck Norris is mostly a striker, Bryan Battle has that MMA style, the same as Yuri Boyka, right? So, we have Bryan Battle at 93 overall against Yuri Boyka 94 overall. So, I'm hoping for a much more competitive fight this time around, but we'll see.
Drago, making his way to the octagon, ready to compete for the title.
He comes from a traditional martial arts background, Mike, and he has adapted his karate training well into mixed martial arts. He's got fast hands, bear trap reflexes, a good arsenal of kicks, and he is a very effective counter fighter.
Drago, fired up and looking to put that belt around his waist. The Butcher, set to enter the octagon, the UFC Hall of Famer.
This guy has some slick Muay Thai, Mike. He's got a great arsenal of weapons when he's on his feet, punches, low kicks, high kicks, and he's very dangerous in the clinch too with his elbows and knees. He can end the fight quickly if it stays on the feet.
The Butcher, ready to go and show once again why he's one of the greatest of all time. Our Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Boost Mobile. We are now set for the official introductions, and with that, here is Bruce Buffer.
And now, 5 rounds for the UFC Welterweight Championship of the World.
Introducing first.
Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai fighter. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of St. Petersburg, Russia. This man is a former welterweight champion of Pride. He is the former UFC middleweight and welterweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the current UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, presenting the legendary UFC Hall of Fame Octagon Warrior, Drago. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai fighter. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Charlotte, North Carolina. This man is a former welterweight champion of Pride. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the current UFC welterweight champion of the world, presenting the legendary UFC Hall of Fame Octagon Warrior, The Butcher. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Herb Dean.
All right, gentlemen, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
Mike Goldberg, Joe Rogan, set for the start of round number 1.
Are you ready to fight?
Drago, the Butcher. And here
Very
we
intense
go.
stare down right there. Neither of them touch gloves. All right. But as I stated earlier, man, both these guys are really well-rounded. Bryan is the taller guy, has the reach advantage.
Overhand right. He caught the leg,
Both of them are
and down he goes.
extremely well-rounded.
Into the guard.
I can't say either of them has like a distinct advantage in
Goes
any
right
area.
inside control. Half guard. And
If
back to
Bryan
full
is
guard.
smart, man, he will
Side
look
control
to use
again.
his range,
He tried to escape. Control
you know,
the
to
top
try to
position.
control the distance against Boyka,
He's in the guard.
because he does have that reach advantage.
Back to side control.
And as far as the ground, man, I think it's just going to come down to who can keep the top position.
He's got side
They're going to be
control.
very well matched on the ground, man.
Transitions to the full mount.
Oh, too eager.
Oh, he got reversed.
Oh, interesting. He lets him up.
Under 3 minutes now.
I remember at this point in the fight against Chuck Norris, Yuri Boyka was able to cut his opponent over his right eye,
Clinch up against the cage.
you know, very early on.
Swing
So
and miss.
far, Bryan seems to be mostly untouched as he lands a great combination there.
Push kick. The clinch game
Probably
once
won't
again.
play too much of a factor, but, you know, Bryan spent his career at welterweight, while Yuri Boyka has fought as high as light
Both
heavyweight,
fighters continuing
you know,
to try to get
against
to a more
John
dominant
Jones.
position.
So, I mean, Boyka's used to going against bigger guys,
He's really
so
landing
he
those
might be
short
able to
punches
just bully
inside, Mike.
Bryan Battle if it comes to just pure grappling exchanges. Ooh, you kind of see it there as he's able to whip the bigger man, the taller guy, and Bryan Battle in the clinch. But Bryan likes to use Muay Thai as well, man. He's no stranger to a fight like this. They're so evenly matched so far. Bryan looking to put Yuri against a cage. See, can one of them get a takedown to maybe steal this round? Boyka, you know, pushing Bryan against the fence now.
Answered by a big body shot. Inside with a clinch
It's
again.
very competitive, man.
Round 1 complete.
In case I didn't state it earlier, man, this is on the highest difficulty. Ultimate difficulty, energy set to
A
simulation
good
mode.
mix of stand-up and ground game, but nothing for the highlight reel.
All right? He's not as good.
Seems like both of them are both still kind of feeling the fighter out.
This is the round he's going to break. You hear me? You got to take it to him. You can dump
Got
him.
hiccups today.
He's going up the cage, okay? You got to come back. Pull his steps back.
All right, let's go to the replay, Mike. Nice stiff counter right here.
Yep, nice little leg kick, jab.
This was that nice counter.
And I think
Just
this is a head kick
perfect
by
movement
Bryan
here.
somewhere in this round.
Right here, we see that tremendous
nice
counter
trip.
shot land.
Gets on top.
You want this fight? You going to go win this round? You got to
Don't expect Bryan Battle to gas out early, man. He'll have cardio for days, much like Yuri Boyka.
Are you ready to fight? Are you ready?
Oh yeah, they're both still very fresh. It's early in this round, or it's early in this fight. Ooh, nice knee to the body. See what kind of pace that they get, that these guys can push. Looks like Bryan is actually the one that's able to bully Yuri Boyka to the cage, but Yuri catches a knee, gets him down to the ground. Look for Bryan to try to reverse position.
Into half guard. Full guard.
Good recovery, back to full guard. I'm interested to see if either of them will throw up submissions on the ground.
Oh, that right hand. Great job on the reversal.
You know, Bryan is partial to the rear naked choke.
Postures up.
I know Yuri has the ability to,
Now into
you know,
side
catch
control.
strikes into arm bars when he's in full guard. He has a triangle choke from butterfly guard, I believe.
Oh, good hip escape from the bottom. Moved into half guard.
I know Bryan, I believe Bryan has a Darce choke from half guard.
Side control.
He's got half guard.
Oh, full mount by Yuri. Good job to get into half guard by Bryan. Reverses him, gets on top. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight goes to this. Wow! Bryan just lets him up on the feet. He must feel comfortable on the feet compared to the ground.
90 seconds remains in the second.
Bryan must know something that we don't. He's having success with his combinations, though. I say that as Yuri lands his own. Oh boy. Whew. Good job. That's smart by Bryan to go to the body. Really test the cardio of this endurance freaking Yuri Boyka, you know?
Between both these fighters.
Excellent combination.
What a striking battle this has become. Ooh, that's a quick head kick by Bryan. Catches it.
He's down.
Now he might be able to finish the round on top. This would be big.
2 rounds in the books, 3 rounds to go in this UFC
This crowd
title
seems
fight.
relentless, though.
And they really mixed it up in that round, Joe.
Yeah, both these guys are very well rounded, and they had a chance to
The crowd
show it
is
in
very
there.
hard to please.
You gotta keep those.
Yeah, I'll be honest, man. Looking at the fighter trunks, I really do have a, I guess I have like favoritism over certain logos that I like to put on my trunks, man. Because I see a lot of similarities, right? Because I always go with like black trunks, but I can see like the crypto, I see the monster.
And here you can see the
I think
very
both Yuri
well-timed
and
counter.
Chuck Norris
Slipping
had
out,
the
back in,
the,
and
like,
connecting. A lot
guns
of
logo
versatility
too.
being shown in that round, Mike.
Don't let your back sit on
It just looks so similar in their shorts design,
Ready to
man.
start round 3. There's the beautiful
I really the next character I make, man, I should completely change the color of the trunks, man, just to give a little bit more variety.
And we are set for the start of round 3. This is
Oh, nice knee by
fight,
Bryan.
So it is scheduled for 5-minute rounds.
Okay, oh, Boyka putting Bryan Battle up against the fence here. See what kind of strikes he can land. Ooh, nice spinning kick. I'm surprised I didn't rock him.
Goodness.
You know, Yuri does have that spinning kick to the body as well. Look for him to throw that at some point. But Bryan will not quit on himself.
Got him clinched up against the fence.
It may be a tough fight, but Bryan will never quit on himself, you know? I mean, you're looking at a guy that actually got cut from the UFC because of he lost, I believe it was like 3 or 4 fights in a row. And, you know, he eventually had to work his way back up from the WFA. He went on like a 10-fight winning streak, became UFC welterweight champion in that career mode. And, you know, don't question this guy's heart, you know. It would have been so easy for so many others to just call it a career, you know. But that guy stuck through it, even after 4 straight losses. He made that Charles Oliveira-like comeback in his career, you know. And granted, he wasn't a multiple division champion like Yuri was, but he became champion nonetheless. And he became a very damn good fighter along the way, man. And as much praise as I'm giving Battle for his heart, man, Yuri just seems to be taking over. Remember, Yuri got Chuck Norris out of here around this time in their fight. And even though Bryan's taking damage, he's still in there, man. He has a good chance of getting into the championship rounds. Ah, reverse. Let's see what Yuri will look to do. Oh, the first attempt. First submission attempt. Looks like Yuri's going to break out of it, though. But I like that from Bryan. He at least attempts submissions. Gives Yuri Boyka something to think about, you know?
And that signifies the end of round 3 of this UFC title fight. A superb display of mixed martial arts skills from both fighters.
Yeah, these are two very
you know,
well-rounded guys,
in
Mike.
previous
It'll be
episodes,
interesting to
I
see
did
what adjustments
hint
they make
at
before going into the next round.
which character I was going to use for the future career mode that I'm going to do on this channel. For anyone that missed it, let me kind of fill you in. So, the clues that I'll give, this guy, he competes in a lower weight class. He's never competed in UFC. He competes in one championship. And his specialty is jiu-jitsu. He is insanely good at jiu-jitsu. And he hasn't lost in one championship yet. Those are the clues I'll give you. I've seen some people guess, was it Adriano? And another person guessed Shinya Aoki. Not bad guesses, but that's... Oh, there's the spin kick I was talking about. You know, all solid guesses, but that's not the person I'm using. So, just to recap, lighter weight class, competes in one championship.
The butcher's really starting to bleed now, Mike.
Insane jiu-jitsu. Hasn't lost in one championship. Those are the clues that I will give. I will give no more. However, if you are able to guess, you know, who I'm using in the comments, man, I will probably like highlight that comment. And just kudos to you, man. Yeah, Bryan is really busted up. They're just circling with each other.
Under 3 minutes now.
Bryan's right eye is busted up. Ooh, nice combo though. Bryan definitely needs more of those. Oh, he's rocked. Can he get him knocked down? Yuri's gonna be He's gonna be looking for that finish now. He's like a shark that smells blood in the water. He's gonna continue to push a pace now. Now that he knows that he hurt Bryan, he's gonna look to increase the pace, and he has the cardio to do it. Oh my goodness. Be interesting to see if Bryan can make a comeback, man. Maybe he can find the shot that rocks Yuri Boyka.
Drago is breathing heavy right now, Mike. Dirty boxing.
Yeah, this is such a grueling pace, man. People that haven't grappled like this, you don't understand like how grueling this is on your endurance. My PlayStation sounding like a jet engine right now. Hopefully that doesn't interfere. My goodness, they just continue to, you know, fight in this clinch battle.
He's got the clinch.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Boyka is definitely slowing down, man. If we'll see what Bryan can do, man.
They have worked into the deep waters. 4 rounds complete. 1 round remains in this UFC
Oh, Yuri is so tired right now.
Take us into the 5th.
Yeah, these guys are showing why they're at the top.
I mean, Yuri's used to fighting at light heavyweight, like middleweight and light heavyweight. It's been a while since he's made that cut to 170. Maybe that's affecting his cardio.
Don't go for the big hook. Use the right hand. Hook right hand, jab right hand.
Let's take a look at the replay of some of the action here, Mike. The counter fighting was unbelievable. Look here, it's a slip right into a counter. And this was that crippling shot that got delivered.
And then,
bam,
boom, this
right
what rocked him.
And here's another great counter. Dodge the incoming attack, spot the opening,
Yep.
throw a strike of your own.
Look at all the
Nice
blood that's
action there,
splattering
Mike.
on the canvas. Ooh, hopefully the doctor doesn't look at that eye, man.
Chandela gets us ready for the 5th and final round.
Championship rounds, the final round. See what happens, man. Oh, Yuri's tired. Bryan looks fatigued too, but it seems like he's got more in the tank than Yuri at this point. Ooh.
Nice counter right hand.
Bryan needs to stop running straight at Yuri, man.
Oh,
At the start of every round.
Nice right hand.
He likes to run in for a knee.
Nice body kick.
The clinch game once again.
Yep, gosh, I didn't expect this fight to have such an emphasis on the clinch, man. Flying knee by Yuri. Oh, spinning kick again to the body. Man, Bryan would, benefit from catching kicks, man.
Drago is bleeding bad here, and this does not look good.
Ooh.
Huge uppercut, Joe.
Yuri is slowing down, man.
Joe, they close the distance.
I don't know if Battle is going to be able to do enough to really swing the tide in his favor, but he's got 3 minutes to work here in the final round.
Look at the battle for control here.
If he can catch Yuri with something, man. Oh, he gets taken down, though.
Takedowns.
It's highly unlikely that Bryan will be able to submit Yuri, considering the insane submission defense that Yuri has.
Half guard.
But he might be able to stay on top.
Into his guard.
Ooh, reverse.
Control.
Ah, too eager to get them out.
Half guard.
Into the guard.
Let's see. Oh, nope. Passes side control again. Good reversal by Bryan.
90 seconds remains in the fight.
I don't know, man. Can one of these guys really make a statement in the final minute here?
Man, they're pummeling back and forth.
I got just pummeling. Just trying to work for position here. Yuri might look to take him down. No, he lets him off the cage. Interesting. He is so fatigued. They both are. Their strikes are coming so slow.
What an exchange here.
I give it to Bryan, though, man. He made it much further than Chuck Norris did. It's not an easy thing going against the most complete fighter in the world. Ooh. He actually goes the distance.
And we'll head to check out the judges' scorecards. Joe, neither man embarrassed himself, but neither man really put on a show in that fight.
It wasn't the best fight we've ever seen, but it was a good one.
I mean, I feel like Yuri did more damage overall, man.
Let's go to the replay of that round, Mike. This was just
Bryan I don't know what he was thinking, man. He ran straight into an assassin like Yuri. That was a nice uppercut, though, by Bryan. At the end of the day, it seemed like Yuri was the only one that was able to hurt Bryan, man.
The judges have rendered their scorecards. Bruce Buffer has the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score it 48, 47, 48, 47, and 48, 47, declaring the winner by unanimous decision. And now, the new UFC welterweight champion of the world, The Butcher.
The Butcher is the new UFC champion.
Wow. Be honest, man. I guess my view of that fight was skewed a little. I thought Yuri was the one doing most of the damage. Wow. Yeah, I guess I didn't really look into the numbers that much. Well, okay, no, because it looks like Yuri definitely did more damage, especially to the head. I mean, he managed to rock Bryan. I don't know, man. They weren't really that far off as far as numbers when it comes to the strikes landed. Bryan was the more active guy, but I don't know, man. Striking numbers are pretty close, and overall, I mean, Yuri had more dominant positions. He got more takedowns. Well, one more takedown than Bryan. Bryan did have that submission attempt, but he really got nowhere with it. Yeah, I'll be honest. I thought Yuri won that fight, but yes, Bryan did enough in the eyes of the judges to take it. Let me know what you guys thought of that fight down in the comments below. Did you think that Yuri deserved to win, or am I just I don't know, looking at it through, you know, through my own lens? Did Bryan just clearly win that, and I'm, you know, the odd one out here? Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see y'all in the next one.